Zanza is inside the Bionis. I just know it.
Dixon must be there as well.
Yes, and Alvis too.
That's all good, but how do we get to them? If they're inside the Bionis, we're gonna need to dig a pretty big hole.
How long that take? Ricky get old soon.
It just so happens I have the answer. On the Bionis chest is a massive hole that leads inside. It's the wound made by Egil's final attack.
Then that means...
Yes. While the Allied force keeps the Telethia busy, you can sneak inside that wound and take out Zanza.
We will take Junks. Let my father know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah, time to knock some heads.
Ricky never lose. For Ricky family, Ricky win.
We must show this god our unyielding will to survive.
The suffering of my people will not be in vain. The crimes against our friends will not go unpunished.
Shulk!
Ready. We go to the Bionis chest. We will free our world from Zanza's curse.
With Colony 6 defended, our next objective is clear. Head inside the chest of the Bionis and chase after Zanza. Oh boy. There's a lot of things we have to do before then. Not to be anticlimactic, but if you rush into, well, the Bionis interior right away, you might be in for a world of hurt. So even though Mikol is more than ready to fly us in, we're ready to fly into the Bionis. Are we there now? Just a little longer. I know we're on a time limit here, but no, now might be a bad time. And hey, Atharon, it's been a really long time.
Yes?
Glad you survived the battle on Sword Valley. More people means more problems to mop up. I can tell if someone's in need from a mile away. I think your talents are better suited to helping out this lot. Atharon, there's got a lot going on at the moment, but if you say so. Well, I guess we could spare a little bit of time. So, heads up, now that we have successfully defended Colony 9, and I'm sorry, like, yeah, the weather's really moody and was great for that last cutscene, but come on! I'll make it look kind of nice. There are a few things that have changed inside the colony. First and foremost, at Junks, either in the Fallen, arm or here, there'll be new weapons and new art manuals to purchase, many of which are for, well, Fiora. Now is finally time where I guess the developers are like, alright, the weights are coming off. You can now use Fiora at max power. You're not going to be able to purchase all of them, but there are quite a few very strong art manuals, in particular, Summon Ice for Melee. Very, very helpful. Getting these is, yeah, definitely something we want to do. Additionally, there is some armor here, but other than, where is it? I think it's the chest piece, right? Yeah, Speed Frame 5. We don't really need much here. Instead, I'm going to save a lot of my money for a shop we're going to be ideally opening up in this episode because, well, since we are back in Colony 6, might be a good time to work on this reconstruction. And, sorry, Dolan, I'll be right back. I really want to do that quest also, but this takes top priority. Currently, our Colony 6 ain't doing too bad. Not doing great. It's quite literally middle of the road, but that can change. Commerce level 4 is right around the corner, and to get access to this, all you gotta do is some stuff on Fallen Arm. The Piranha Hacks fish meal sadly cannot be traded for. Simply fast travel to the Fallen Arm Inlet Beach and get killing some Piranha Hacks. It's really tedious. This might take a bit. Next, we have the Silver Antle Fibers, which can be farmed off the Antles in Fallen Arm, or you could just trade Shilks, not Shulks, in the Hidden Village for them. As for the Sour Turnips, as long as you have 3-star affinity with the Fallen Arm, you can trade for the Sour Turnips. Very easy. Okay, I shouldn't say too easily. They're kind of pricey, but why even want them if they're so sour? You don't even need to eat. They're done. I should also make note, though, that, yeah, she does have the Ponyo Hoof Seal, which we'll be needing eventually for future Colony, 6 stuff, so I might as well grab some of those while I'm at it. And in case you want to copy me, you need 5 of those for later. The final material, though, the mossy panel, can be a little tricky if you do not heed my warning. Heed my warning it's not that serious. That's a little too extra. Anyways, this is a item orb in Mechonis Field. Mechonis Field kind of effing blew up. But post Mechonis Core in Colony 6, if you have special level 3, you can find the item in random spots from 5 to 7 p.m. It's very strict timing because there's a lot of items that are on Mechonis. They have to fit it in here, but I got them. So we can get Commerce level 4. Ooh. And it's actually very fortunate that it's raining. Like, super fortunate. You don't even know. Wow, I'm very lucky. It's not really that great of an establishing shop for our new shops, but hey, they're built. And that means we can purchase some new art manuals. Unfortunately, the next upgrade is, well, a little more complicated. We need the Ocean Elixir of Life, almost the longest name item in the game. Ancient Sardi Meat, which isn't too bad, and 4 Hill Fireflies. Those last items cannot be traded for, but we'll go into detail with them in the future. Right now, we have to work on that life thing. And, well, here's the thing. This item can only be found post Mechonis Core, and it can only be found in this area when it's raining from these specific enemies. How lucky am I that I got all those things to happen all at once? Yeah. What? Come on, get over here. Get over. I can't. Dude, I can't. Come on. Why are the Lexos always doing this to me? Anyways, these enemies are not, like, even... Okay, I'm gonna fight this one. I was gonna say they're not even remotely annoying, except that they are. The point being, these guys have a 100% chance to drop the item that we require. But we will eventually be needing 2 of them for a future quest, which is very important, because it's, well, how we upgrade our weapon here. Yeah. They really stuck to their guns, like, how should we make the weapon upgrade? What if side quests? Those are very cool. And I'd have to agree, because I really love them about this game. You think after doing so many and plotting out all these videos, I'd kind of get sick of them, but the honest truth is, it's a lot of fun making these videos. Like, it really, really is, trying to find, like, very optimized ways of doing things. Even if my way of doing things is far from optimal. But, you know, whatever. I'm just saying. I'm not the best, but yes, you will get an Ocean Elixir of Life every time you beat one of them, so don't mind me, just gonna take on one more. With 2 elixirs in hand, 1 in each, our next item is the Ancient Sardi Meat, which is actually all the way back in Colony 9. Simply swim near battery number 2 and fight these fish. Be careful not to aggro those birds, because yeah, they're a lot stronger than us at the moment. The item Art Core Coil, say that 10 times fast, can be found in Galahad Fortress. Except if you can't go there anymore, what are you gonna do? Well, Kazat, the gentleman we helped out, who was having an argument with his wife, can trade for it at level 4. Next, we have the Fortune Feather rare item, which is such a pain in the butt. The game will warn you that you need it for Colony 6, so you know to get one. If you're working on the Collectopedia, that is. This item, likewise, was exclusive to Agniratha, and now can only be found in Colony 6 if you level up Special 4. Hopefully you have one. If not, yeah, it's a little tricky to find. The best time to find it is 5 to 6 a.m. Really strict timing, but hopefully you can track one down. That leaves our final item, the Hill Firefly, which are on Bionis leg and literally no one can trade for. That sounds bad, but don't worry, there's a trick. I know it's been a long time since we've been here, but in Believer's Paradise, if you jump off this cliff and just fall in the open water at night, which I kind of forgot to make it nighttime, you have a high chance of getting these items. There's just some bugs all around the water. Approximately like 60 hours ago, I probably complained about them once or twice, maybe not, I don't know. It's kind of tedious to get 4 of them, but, wow, I got really lucky there. You can simply just save your game and then load, just completely resetting the game, and they shouldn't be too tricky to... I'm just saying, they're no ice cabbages, alright? It could be worse. And with our item Scavenger HUD complete, we can finally max out one of the categories for Colony 6. Commerce level 5, here we come! And with it, 2 new shops will be available to us. Oh gosh, I'm gonna buy shoes, I'm gonna buy laces for my shoes. It's gonna be rad. And yeah, this shot looks a little better now that it's not pouring down rain. This isn't the last of the shopping districts though. Soon we'll be able to unlock the best shop in all of Colony 6. Also, everybody chipped in and gave us some Titan arms. Apparently there's Titans just still walking around. No, I'm just kidding. It's decent enough armor for Rhine, but nothing really to write home about. Real quick, I do want to highlight what is available at some of these shops. When we unlocked Commerce level 4, we did open up this shop with a high Ential lady operating it. There's not much as far as gear goes. In case you're wondering, it's a lot of like prison island tier stuff, like the jail top. Who gives a crap? Just like my first time shopping here and insulting this lady. But it does have the art book for Jaws of Life. And that one will be very handy as we get closer and closer to more enemies that we honestly cannot really fight back against, which we might tackle in this episode. I sure hope we stand a chance to say that. Yeah, I might get killed a lot in this part. Anyway, that's just kind of how, you know, the Bionis is. The next shop over here, which is Commerce level 5, which, you know, can only be opened once post-Mechanis core, has a Machina running it, and his stuff is better, but a lot of these weapons we already have. Instead, I recommend you save your money and actually spend at the next shop we're about to open. But, that being said, he does have great art books for Fiora. These aren't all exclusive to this shop. There is a shop in, you know, Fallen Arm that's also opened up that I believe has some of these, but yeah, this is the stuff he sells. It's not bad, but would you believe it? There's a hidden shop in Colony 6. It's not really hidden, it's just really out of the way, and there's only 2 shops that open up at night, and this is one of them. The time is also really odd. I don't know what's up with this lady's business hours, but if you make it 3 a.m., the last shop we unlocked will become available, and God, I'm saying shop a lot. Is this subliminal advertising? No, it's not. Anyway, my merch is coming out soon. Yes. This kind of standoffish lady, also, offish? What the heck was that? Sells also pretty reasonable gear. This staff from Melia, I kind of want to get because that will assist us later on in this episode, but just know, yeah, some better stuff is along the way, and come to think of it, I also might get this for Dumban. Yeah, that's a huge upgrade for him. But the most important thing of all, this store alone sells the Final Cross art manual. You could skip this because it is kind of high priced, I will admit, by getting the next, like, level 10 art book, but I'm just going to get it now because, well, that is Fiora's best art after all. Additionally, oh yeah, I need to buy new drones. I'll do that soon. There are the rank Z armors for Fiora. These speed ones in particular, if you have a better slot like Gem to put in there, these can be really solid and a huge upgrade for her if you're a fan of using her like I am. But outside of that, yeah, the best shop has the best stuff, logically. We should probably save our hard-earned money until we unlock that. In the meantime, since this episode has been almost non-stop working on Colony 6 stuff, I thought we'd take some time and do some heart-to-hearts because they've really been piling up since we were on the Mechanis. And well, Dumban here actually, for whatever reason, has a lot of them here in Colony 6. I mean, I know he's the hero of the Homs. There's a lot of Homs in Colony 6. But, you know, it's more about the community now. But yeah, him and Charla are purple. Him and Fiora are purple. And Rhine, him in purple. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot of purples. We also have a pink heart-to-heart with, well, Shulk and Rhine, and, well, I really want to see this one because, well, it's close by, and also it's honestly one of my favorites. Just kind of humanize one of the non-human characters. He's humanoid. Oh, anyway. Also, yeah, look at that. The Mechanis is no more. The Sword of Light completely destroyed it. God dang it, I love this game, but with renewed determination, I dive into another heart-to-heart. Let's check it out. Shulk, you remember that day? You know, the day we set out on this whole adventure? Yeah, how could I forget? Even if it was a long time ago, it's unforgettable, alright? All that stuff happened all at once. No one could have predicted it. It makes me wonder, though. What if I'd already figured out the Monado before then? Well, things would have been a wee bit different. I know what happened. But so many people have gone through so much pain. I wish I could have prevented it all. I know how you feel. Plus, with all the negativity, I can't help it. Think of all the people we lost. Too many, if you ask me. You're not wrong. We lost Edgar, just as we were coming to an understanding. But don't you get the feeling it was always going to be that way? Seemed satisfied at the end. Like he'd done everything he could. He gave his all for us. And he gave us all hope. Of course he did. And to think he had it in for us all. And he went and saved us. That shocked me almost as much as you. That's why we can't give up. So Egil's sacrifice wasn't in vain. We're gonna win this one, Shulk. For Egil! And we won't forget the others who gave their lives either. We'll make them proud. A new future in their name. That's our promise to them. That no one will ever have to suffer through this again. Alright, where is you, Shulk? Sure has been a while since these two boys left the colony and saw the Bionis. With renewed perspective. I don't know. I don't think Xenoblade Chronicles was meant to be like a growing up story, but I kind of relate in a way. When you've only seen so much of the world, it can seem kind of tiny. As you step out there and meet new people, experience new things, good and bad, your perspective just broadens. I don't know. I think that's what my main takeaway is from this. I still think back to like the, day where Shulk said, I want to kill them. I want to kill them all. And now understanding that, well, one, the Mechon were not sentient, so killing them all is not entirely effed up. That's kind of convenient for him, I guess, in his conscience, but, understanding the full scope of the story. Gosh. Also, yeah, the Bionis is gone, so the Bionis is just holding F and nothing. And honestly, I like it that way. When he had the Monado Pro, he almost killed us. Shoot. Took the head right off the Bionis. My head ain't that strong. We don't know about Rind, though. He's got a thick skull on it. Anyway, moving forward, let's now check out the almost dumb ban spam. I kind of like how that sounds. Dumb bam spam. If he spams Blossom Dance, that'd be pretty nice. Our next viewing is between Ryan and Dumban. 1 year on. What happened 1 year ago? Oh yeah, Sword Valley. Has it really been an entire year since the Battle of Sword Valley? That was a rough time for us, Holmes. Lots of people died. Sometimes I think I'm cursed. It's not right that I served the battle when so many did not. Well, I'm glad you came back. Fiora too. Smile on her face went from ear to ear. I remember. I was all big shock seeing carried on a stretcher like that. I'd prefer if you didn't bring that up. I wasn't necessarily thrilled either. I know how you feel. It wasn't a good day for me either. I was just so jealous of you. Burned me up. Jealous? Why? Did you want to fight at the Battle of Sword Valley? I was in the Defense Force too. I wanted to fight alongside you. You were young then, Ryan. Too young to go to war. I would not say that anymore. You've changed a lot in a year. You're stronger now. Mentally and physically. Watch your back, dumb man, because I'm going to overtake you before you know it. I was complimenting you. When that day comes, then I'll be waiting. But know this. It's going to be no walk in the park. Dumban, the hero of the Holmes, was laid down the gauntlet, has he? Oh, it's on! Who is stronger between the two? Well, let's just say they're both strong in their own ways as well. They get an achievement for doing heart-to-hearts. How about that? At the end of the day, you guys are gonna see. Ryan is unbeatable. Once he gets his arts, like in the late game, sheesh. And come to think of it, I need to go back to Frontier Village to get one of those. But all in due time, all in due time. In the meantime, though, there's a pretty special one I'd like to see between Fiora and Dumban. Right in front of the colony. God, that view's still so crazy to me. I haven't seen everything in this game in HD, but this one in particular is just so nice with the draw distance. Anyway, enough reflecting on the Bionis. Let's reflect on the past. Our party does that a lot, come to think of it.
It's horrible to think of what the Mechon did to Colony 6.
Yes. The devastation here was far worse than in Colony 9.
There were two things we had that they didn't. Shulk and the Monado.
Yes. That their defense force was anything to sneeze at. But in the end, the Mechon just overwhelmed them.
Makes me sad. So many lives lost. And Charlotte lost someone so close to her.
Many lives were sacrificed, more than they could ever be justified. Even now that I know the reason behind the Mecon's actions.
Everyone here just wanted to protect the people they loved. They didn't deserve this.
To protect those we love, we often must sacrifice everything.
Must have been really tough. The Colony 9 attack is so vivid in my mind. I can hear Shulk scream as the metal-faced Mechon attacked me.
Shulk was a wreck after that. I'd never seen the boy so distraught. I imagine that's how the people of Colony 6 felt, too.
I made up my mind after that. I decided I'd never endanger myself so thoughtlessly again.
Should hope so too, Fiora. I won't forget his cries. And I don't wish to hear them again.
I'll be more careful in the future. That's my promise to you, Dumban. I won't throw my life away.
I'll hold you to that promise. We'd all miss you too much if you were gone. Me, Shulk, Ryan.
I know it. It was a silly thing to do. No matter how tough the battle is, how scary it gets, we all need to stick together.
Yes, that's the only way. Okay, it's time we're getting back to the others. They might be getting worried.
After what happened, I bet Shulk is afraid to let me out of his sight. Come on, Dumban. Hurry it up!
I promise you, Fiora. I'll never let you come to such harm again.
Oh, such a good older brother.
Looking out for everybody. God dang. Dumban, even if you don't get the limelight in the story, your heart-to-hearts more than make up for it, in my opinion. And speaking of heart-to-hearts, we actually reached a pink affinity between Fiora and Dumban. I didn't originally plan for that to happen, but hey, happy accidents. There's... God, this is the Dumban episode, huh? Dumban's right on. What's up with that? I'm sorry, that's so bad. What I say that? Anyway.
Dumban, how's your arm holding up?
You mean this whole thing?
The others told me what happened a year ago at Sword Valley. It must have been very painful.
Hardly bothers me at all now. I'm used to this left-handed style anyway.
It must be tough, though. Only a year ago, you were fighting with the Monado. And this is your reward?
You think losing the use of an arm is going to hold me back?
You really can't choose your arm, then. That's a real shame.
Just the same, I have no regrets. Without the Monado, we would have never repelled the Mechon. I did what anyone would have done.
There you go again, showing off in that special Dumban way of yours.
I wouldn't be in a fit state to be showing off if not for all of you.
Wow, that's some honesty right there. Can't believe I've stripped away so many layers so quickly.
Did I say too much?
No. It was actually quite sweet.
Can I ask you not to tell Ryan about this conversation? If he ever found out, I wouldn't hear the end of it. Something tells me I might get the wrong idea. Stripping what?
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
That one was, it was okay. They all gotta be winners. For a pink affinity, though, a little bit of a letdown. Really, Charla? We made it all the way here and you haven't asked about Dumban's arm? You're the medic?
Johnny, you could have done this earlier in the game.
You're right, it's my fault. Anyway, for our last heart-to-heart, I think I remember this one. Let's go to Junks in the Fallen Arm. That's right, you cannot do it in Colony 6. It don't even work that way. And honestly, this kind of works out great. There are some things I want to talk about here in, well, Machina Village, so we'll get to that as soon as we... Oh, don't. Crap.
Hello.
Forgot. This guy also has Sword Drones 2. The... Forgive me if I'm butchering this. Uranus drones. They're really, really solid. Just a straight-up upgrade to Fiora's talent art. Don't mind if I do. We'll work on gear in a little bit. But, yeah, I don't want to view this next one while it's raining. Give me a second. I know I'm such a turd about these things. Just want things to go perfectly. There's a lot of RNG in Xenoblade games. But the last heart-to-heart between Fiora and Dumban, a family of two. Oh, it sounds so sad. It's so tiny. Maybe one day I'll get up bigger. Hey, Fiora. Can a big brother ask his little sister a question?
Sure, Dumban. What is it?
Has that body of yours really healed? Since you had that checkup, you haven't said a word about it.
Don't be silly. I'm clearly much better now.
It does look that way. But you're like me. You'll put up with anything and keep silent. So I'm saying you don't have to. If you're in pain, be honest with me.
Well, you got me.
I knew it! So tell me about it.
I'm alright at the moment. I can't feel any pain. But I can't hold out forever.
So your body is giving up. Did you talk to Shulk or any of the others about this?
I haven't told anyone else yet. How can I? I can't stand it if they were worrying about me.
I can see what you mean. I know how it feels. It wasn't long ago that I was out of action.
Well, there's more to it than that.
What's this all of a sudden? I mean, you know better than anyone what state I was in.
Yes, but this is a completely different situation, Dunban.
Fiora,
Do you realize what's happening to me? I'll never get to grow old with the ones I love. This body could stop malfunctioning next year or next week. Or any time for all I know.
I'm sorry. I guess I overstepped the mark a bit. But I still think you'll feel better if you talk about all of this.
No, I won't, Dunban. Wait. Are you making me angry on purpose?
I'm not good with words. I'd never say the right thing. That's why I figure making you blurt it out is the easiest way.
You know, I'm sorry I was so rude to you just now. But you're right. I do feel a little better having it off my chest.
Good. That's what I hoped. When you feel it bottling up, you can use me to sound off. I'll be your own personal punching bag.
Then you better be ready. I have a lot to say. Thanks, Dunban. I got a lot of punching to do.
You know what? I guess Dunban is the better tank. He knows how to provoke Fiora. Push her buttons for the greater good. But yeah, the fact that Fiora's time is very numbered.
And Johnny, you just keep doing side quest stuff. Come on!
No, this is important. We need to get stronger for Bionis Interior. God dang it. And we can do that here in, Hidden Village by working on the next part of the, Colony 6 Reconstruction. Rizaka here has Red Frontiers. If you did not get them on Sword Valley, I find it really hard to believe that you got 2 of them. And then another for Collectopedia. Shoot. I honestly feel kind of bad. I didn't really stress this one that much. There's only so many items she actually will trade for. Most of them being also exclusive to Agniartha and Central Factory. But this is yet again an item you can find inside, the colony once you get special rank 4. Additionally, there is a pretty cool new shop here in Hidden Village once you've completed Mechanis Core. In Definitive Edition, new armor has been given. Just making sure I got everything here. For Fiora, the Soloist drones, the Quadrille drones, and the Atoll drones. These are a new set, and it's easily the best looking aesthetic-wise for Fiora. Hands down, it's not even funny. I have already purchased these on other playthroughs, so I don't need to spend my money here. And it's one of those, aesthetic items you can just save your game, buy, equip, load your game, and they're saved on the actual file. But yeah, we'll be swapping over to a new set of armor once I get some actual new stuff for everybody. The next thing that we need to do is actually hunt some high-level opponents on Bionis Leg for the next pieces of, getting housing up. The issue is that, those enemies are really high level, we're lagging behind on EXP, and there's just a fat chance we're probably not even going to be able to hit them. There's a strategy around this, and it actually takes us back to Satoral Marsh. Once you visit the statues here in Satoral, you'll notice that things are a little bit different now. Many of the refugees from Alchemoth that survived, likely those without pure High-Entian blood, have relocated here. So rest assured, some people in Alchemoth did in fact escape. Much like Yeril here, who is a refugee that we've been holding off for quite a while now because I want to show this special item. Not King Frog. It's actually, Earthcloak 5, which you can craft this, and it's pretty easy to do so. But no, we actually want to overtrade here because the reward will be a unique item you can't get anywhere else. And I got a feeling about this, the Guardian's Wing. Interesting. So Yeril here is very special in the fact that every instance in the game you encounter her, she gives you a unique item which has no purpose, but only she can give. It's kind of odd, but also kind of cool. Let's check out the description for the Guardian Wing. A wing that glows when it's misty. This glow is just a broken specter. What? It's really freaking weird. She also traded the Ghost Mask, and when we take her back to Colony 6, she'll give us, one of the most coveted items in the whole game. One of the items we need for the Collectopedia. You could have, like, you're not missing out, by the way, if you just got her as soon as possible. Like, I'm not trying to say that. It's just one thing I did want to, like, showcase in my videos. And hey, another one, super cool. I guess we can sell it, but I actually want to talk to her as well, just to get her back to the colony.
I'm just itching to do some research, but it's so frustrating that there are no facilities here. I've finally made a breakthrough, but now I'm stuck. That's where you come in. You're rebuilding Colony 6, aren't you? Do you think you could possibly invite me there?
Absolutely. In fact, we've been able to do that for a while.
Thank you so much. I can't believe you invited me. Now I can do as much research as I like. It's only a matter of time before I complete the medicine.
And she brings somebody along, and they go to Colony 6. Yay! Nothing bad will happen to them at all. Yeah, so spoiling things. That's not the only character we want to talk to while inside the marsh, but the other one is really friggin' far away in the Oath Sanctuary, and there's no fast travel for here, so see you in a second. Near this monument, we'll find a familiar face. It's none other than Scarlin, the guy who was, well, having trouble deciding between which girl he liked and decided to be friends with them in the end. The reason we went down that specific path, by the way, is because, yeah, if he chose Rekoff, it would have just been the most tragic thing ever. God. Anyway, that didn't happen, and now he isn't heartbroken. And, well, he'd be here regardless, but we want to trade with Scarlin because, well, I'd love to do his quest right now. Unfortunately, we're not that strong. If you have level 5 affinity with Central Bionis, not Upper, he will trade the gem Night Vision, which you might be thinking, okay, I can see in the dark just fine, bro. I need this bull crap. You are underestimating the power of Night Vision. It is a weapon gem that drastically enhances your accuracy at night. So we need these to take on stronger opponents. Simply put, Melia, her time to shine is now, in more ways than one. However, she doesn't really need to use Night Vision. Instead, we will be giving this to tank characters to ensure that Melee doesn't get obliterated in a matter of seconds. These gems are so good, like, oh my gosh, I'm putting them, like, on immediately. It does suck to lose double attack, but at the end of the day, if we can't even hit the opponent, double attack was not going to help us anyways, so this is a good investment in my opinion. We'll eventually be back here to do that quest, but in the meantime, I actually want to equip these Earth Cloak gems because, believe it or not, we're going Gogol hunting. On Bionis Leg, you may have encountered these Sloth Gogol while walking around. In case you're curious, this is the area I'm at. But with Earth Cloak gems equipped, even though they're vision type enemies, as long as their feet are on the ground, they actually can barely see us. So much so that, like, yeah, at night I can just, like, run right in front of them. They don't give a dump. Like, not even a little bit. Instead, I'm now going to position myself right here for a little bit of an exploit. If you are lagging behind on the levels, here's a little idea. If you're playing as Melee, you may have messed around with the Hypnotize skill, which I know in the past I said, it sucks, absolute poo-poo, never use it, blah, blah, blah. Things are different now. With this specific Gogol, we're basically going to use Spear Break and send him off this edge right here. This is because Hypnotize cannot miss, like, it doesn't function like similar arts, and Hypnotize, the next attack that you use, will be guaranteed to hit. So Spear Break sends the enemy, but maybe I should just do it. Okay, let's go. We're gonna bait him real quick. Cancel that start affinity, make sure none of our allies actually interfere. Back up a little bit, position them like so. Oh, I didn't even take one auto attack. Just zoom the camera out a little bit, get really close, and go kind of fast because Melee attacks quickly, and he did not. Oh, he did fall! Yes! First try! We will get... I didn't get any EXP. He fell in the water. Dump! Well, let's try that again. With a little bit of practice, you can really get this down and get some pretty quick EXP if once you get to this part of the game, you feel like you're lacking on that. And if I've done everything correctly... What? He's standing on nothing! Maybe he's keeping himself alive by shoving his belly into the mountain? I've never encountered this before. Why does this always happen when I'm recording? Okay, give me a second. This... What the... Oh, he's still going. He'll get there eventually.
Johnny, you said this was fast EXP.
Shut up. This doesn't normally happen. You know, in fairness, he is a sloth Gogol. I think he's done falling. Hold up. Let's just check. No, he's still going. No, he's totally stuck. Wait, no, he's not. Oh my god. What's gonna happen? Will we get fat EXP? Or is it we got fat EXP! Okay. That's rad. In this situation, yeah, you'd save your game and do that again, but this time let's try it the actual way. But hopefully you get the general idea. Is this intended? Absolutely not, but let's keep it real. It's kind of messed up with like Monolith Soft to put such a big difficulty increase once you get to this point in Mechonis Core. Oh god, please. Yeah. So you can use some underhanded tricks to grind your way back up. Once you get really good with the timing and get a good rhythm going, that was not intended, yeah, you can level up super fast. It also is a good idea to intentionally lower your level and put EXP gems on to expedite the process. But I don't got time for that crap, so let's just pretend I did kill a bunch of Gogols and did level up to 70, okay? Also, just straight up, this was not my idea. I found this by watching a Xenoblade speedrun. I think it's the world record holder, TJ Blakely. I hope I'm saying that right. So shout outs to him. Any strat I do find that was not my own, I feel like I'm obligated to say that. But at level 70, these are a much more manageable yellow nameplate. So let's try and do this. I'm going to check my gear again. I do think I need to, not have Earth Cloak on my weapon. That's not good. These are the gems and armor that I'm bringing into this battle. Far from optimal. We still have our Machina weapon on after all, but I still think it will be enough just because, well, melee is just that good. I messed up the burst affinity. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. With, oh god, I don't know if we can take on two at the same time. With melee's damage over time effects, in particular, Earth, we should be fine. Oh crap, I forget. I still have Hypnotize on my art palette. Oh god, that could be really bad. Additionally, it might be a good idea to force topple on these Gogols because once you get them down, topple locking them is also a viable strategy, but yeah. When melee can't miss, melee does damage. And it might be a good idea to try and put that one to sleep. Nope, Dumban just kicked it. Well, so much for that. Oh wow, Ricky stole one. Let's go! You know, I'm kind of happy I kept Hypnotized on my bar because, man, putting those Gogol to sleep and then just taking on the other two. Oh my gosh, that was like a breeze. Holy crud. We're only level 70. Just goes to show that, yeah, proper planning beats gear every time. Actually, no, it doesn't, because even if I try my hardest, I'm not beating him over Gonzalez. Like, that crap ain't happening. Just sort of how the game goes. But the next item we need is actually here, also on Bionis leg, the Vang Star Wing. Tempest Vangs have these. This one in particular doesn't have a lot of scary attacks. It has a talent art, sure, but like so does almost everything. Outside of that, yeah, it's pretty free, assuming you can actually hit the opponent. And wow, I just realized it's not even nighttime, and it doesn't seem we're having a problem hitting the thing after all, even with the 5-level difference. And you know what, while we're here, these Royal Caterpile, they made fun of my mama. You don't do that crap, bruh! We're gonna need some items, Caterpile Silk from these, to also work on nature for Colony 6. So we might as well farm them while we're doing this. And the last item we need, the Rainbow Zirconia, can be traded with Dionysus all the way back in Colony 9. It's been a while since we talked, old timer. Hope you're doing good. And I need just one more. But while we're here, there is another set of armor similar to Fiora's soloist gear. And what's the smartest thing to trade for? I guess this? I don't really need those. There's also a point in the game, we're soon approaching, we're not going to need like half of the items in the game. We're going to run out of stuff to trade for. Because most endgame trades will just revolve around beating really tough bosses and trading their glyphs. But we'll talk about that when we get the actual high level. This shop in Colony 9 sells the Prodigal equipment, aka the Indivius Element, the Empyrean equipment. These have unique models for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. It's easily the best looking armor in the game. I don't know when it becomes available, but in case you're wondering how to get that appearance, this is how you do it.
Ooh, did I say the last item we needed? Yeah, there's also the black stearine.
5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Special level 4. Colony 6. You know this crap by now. I got 2 of them, though, so I'm done, baby! Housing level 5, which means refugees were more likely to come, and also we got some new houses. God dang. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of planning, but man, seeing Colony 6 actually come together like this is so much fun. 7 large houses have been built, and everyone chipped in and got you some glasses. Oh, how delightful. I don't recall if those are good or not, and hey, we got an achievement. The main thing I'm wanting to get this for is so we get this shop right here unlocked. With Commerce level 5 and Housing level 5 maxed out, a no-pawn will be operating the stand. I talked to the wrong person. The problems facing all living things on Bionis are vast. I often wonder how we'll ever fix all the problems in the world. By asking adventurers, duh. But no, more serious note. This is the best shop. This is the best vendor. Not the best weapons, by no means, but it also has Fiora's final art books for Double Wind, Speed Shift, and Power Drain. Very useful to have. But yeah, this is where we also get the Ether boosters for, in case you need those. But also just all around, like pretty much Fiora's best stuff you can grab here. It's really, really nice. In particular, where the crud is it? Speed 4 frame. Oh my god. Haste 6. Guys, keep in mind, that's usually a weapon, you know, gem. You can just have that on Fiora the whole time. Also, this set of armor is just all around really great. It's light, it's really good, has a slot. What else could you ask for? So don't mind me, I'm just gonna do a little bit of shopping and meet you back in a sec. And alright, time to check out our new and approved party. God, I love this set so much. Like, they just look so good. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not super crazy about the helmet, but I don't know. It's cute enough, I guess. But yeah, melee, clear upgrade. I was really struggling to find outfits for at the very end. I'll finish the kick, melee. God dang it. Anyway, Dumban also has been having some fashion disasters, but I like his new fit. It's very, almost regal in a way. I don't know if the Hans ever had Knights of the Round, but Dumban is definitely up there. Also, this is his new sword. I love it. I'm gonna miss the laser sword and all, but this makes sense for dealing with Telethia. And yeah, there is a little bit of a continuity issue. His previous eye patch was covering up his right eye, and now I guess his left is hurting. I don't know. I just really like this one. I'm not too crazy about the eye patch. I might get rid of that, but you know, he had it for so long. I thought it would be a good idea to keep that going. Ricky, on the other hand, yet again, just a clear winner. His outfit is like a dragon. Yakuza, like a dragon. Hey, he's got a little demon baby thing on his back. It's so effing cute. I love it. It is kind of hard to see his face, I guess, in cutscenes, so I might move that around. But you gotta admit, it's still not... Oh, man, he even has, like, shadow fingers. Look at that. Ricky's painting his nails. I guess he's goth. Anyway, this is Shulk's. It's so cool. Like, I'm sorry. It is so cool. There is an outfit which I think is a tiny bit better, but you technically cannot receive that quite yet. I love it a lot. I'm having a hard time, like, using these or not. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I could see both ways. I don't know. I mean, he kind of looks like a Power Ranger, though, with the gauntlets. Despite that, though, Ryan's outfit for the Prodigal set is pretty sick. I like his shield there. Oh, gosh, I love these characters so much. You also note that, yeah, I didn't really, like, update his armor because I don't really plan to use him for an attacker, or no, a defender, so he's definitely, don't really have to worry about that. As long as he has the right gems, he'll be fine. Charlotte's set, on the other hand, is kind of just all over the place. I decided to give her Gado's rifle just because, hey, you know, means a lot to her. Maybe she found a way to upgrade it to maximum potential. I'll say this much, though. At least it's better than the pirate outfit. But seriously, what's up with the hat? I don't get the hat. It's cute, but nah, I don't. Anyway, the clear best winner here, though, in more ways than one, is Fiora. Check out the Soloist set. It puts the Ether set to shame. One thing I'm not crazy about is the helmet yet again. I don't know. It's not like they're poorly designed. I guess I prefer my characters to not have, like, helmets. And, well, Fiora's always kind of forced to have one because of her role in the story, but yeah, I don't know. I like this. Also, the chain is just so sick. It's just so fancy. Gosh, I'm in love. But yeah, the actual winner here is just Fiora, like wholesale. Having haste 6, aggro down 6, and we still can buy more stuff for her. The unfortunate downside is, yeah, I'm effing broke. I have 60k. Well, actually 60k is enough, but yeah, this is gonna be rocking for pretty much the new world, as I like to call it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm a really big fan, and just the fact that they added this makes me very happy. Let's buy some arms though for Fiora. Speed is always just the oh, I'm at the wrong shop. That's why. Okay, for real this time. This is Fiora's new setup, and yeah, it's a pretty big upgrade, and not just the visual department. Fiora's gonna start kicking some butt. Just saying. I mean, she was already doing great, but now she's really hit her stride. And with that, this incredibly bloated video is now almost complete. We got a lot of construction done here in Colony 6. So much so, there's only 2 partitions left to work on. Nature, which we can do easily, and Special, which we're kind of blocked off of. These steel Celia cells, oh my god, that is hard to say. I can't believe it in the first try. Very, very tricky to get. So much so it's impossible to do currently. Also, yeah, I'm effing broke. So, what do you guys say? Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we see what's changed all across Bionis, while trying to raise some funds to increase Colony 6. See you guys then. Bye.